It's Friday, November the 22nd. We've reached the second round of the 2019 playoffs. What a great time for football and barbecue.
In Texas, we love our football and we love our barbecue. They may not have been invented here, but we damn well think we do both better than anybody else.
Tonight, I'm in San Marcos at Bobcat Stadium on the campus of Texas State University. I'm here to see the Westlake Chaparrals in action against the San Antonio Brennan Bears. Brennan High School opened their doors in 2010. Stephen Baser has been the only coach they've ever had. They didn't make the playoffs that first year, but Coach Baser's had his team in the playoffs every year since 2011. They come into this game with an 8-2 record on the season. Westlake is coached by Todd Dodge. He's something of a legend in Texas high school football. His Southlake Carroll teams made the state championship game 5 years in a row, from 2002 through 2006, winning 4 state championships. His 2015 Westlake team lost the championship game to Galena Park North Shore in overtime. Westlake comes into this game with a 9-1 record on the 2019 season. Current temperature is about 55 degrees, slight breeze, but perfect playing conditions. Beautiful night for football. These two teams met last year in the second round, with Westlake walking out with a 49-7 victory. Brennan is hoping to flip the script, knock off Westlake, and advance to that third round. The Chaparrals are hoping that history repeats itself. The march to the championship continues tonight. Chaparrals and Bears, it should be a good one. I want to take a moment to pay tribute to my dad. He passed away last Friday morning. He was a couple of months short of his 94th birthday. He grew up in Pine Bluff, Arkansas during the Depression. After high school, he joined the Army and served in World War II under the command of General George S. Patton. His unit saw action at the Battle of the Bulge and also liberated Nazi concentration camps. After the war, he went to art school and became a cartoonist. He worked for Ling Temco Vought in Dallas for over 30 years. He illustrated all of the technical manuals they made for the many airplanes they built and sold to the U.S. Navy. Now, my dad didn't teach me how to hunt, and he didn't teach me how to make furniture by hand. But he showed me his love of football and cooking, especially barbecue. So you can thank him, or blame him, as the case might be, for these little videos that I make. Now, I know my dad is sitting in heaven, probably eating some ribs and watching a football game right now. Dad, we love you, we miss you, you'll always be in our hearts.
When I decided to see a playoff game in San Marcos, I knew exactly where I was going for barbecue. I had the pleasure of eating at Hays County BBQ back in December 2017. Texas Passions episode 222. They made the Texas Monthly Top 50 list that year and were in the process of building a new 10,000 square foot restaurant. This trip gave me the opportunity to check out their new digs and see if their queue was as good as it had been before. I was not disappointed. Hays County BBQ is located at 1612 South Interstate 35 on the highway frontage road just south of the San Marcos River. They have a huge parking lot where the old joint once stood. I claimed a spot and went inside. The new facility is gorgeous, roomy and bright with all kinds of eye candy on the walls. A nice young lady named Emily took my order and got me fixed up. A big chocolate chip brownie was calling my name, so I added it to my tray. As I got some tea, I noticed the background music. Instead of country western played at many joints in Texas, they were playing funk and R&B. Stevie Wonder, Sly Stone, War. Very nice. I grabbed my tray and danced my way to a table. The barbecue was excellent. I got a thick slice of moist brisket with a super bark. Deep smoky flavor, juicy and so tender. Oh yeah. The ribs were big and meaty with a sweet glaze. Not much effort required to bite the meat from the bone. Emily had warned me the skinny squeeze bottle of sauce was spicy. It was indeed. The classic tomato-based sauce was a little richer, but both were good. The brownie was great. I'd go back just for that, even if the barbecue wasn't so good. After I ate, I went out back. They have a large outdoor area where it would be fun to eat when the weather is nice. Zach Juneau is one of their pit masters. He spotted me eyeing their pits and invited me into their large smoking shed for a closer look. He was getting ready to rotate some briskets around, so he opened the lids on one of their pits. I was engulfed in the sweet smell of post oak, Texas perfume. I could tell a bunch of people would be eating real good the next day. In 2017, I said Hays County BBQ served up great barbecue with a lot of friendly smiles. I'm happy to confirm that's still true in 2019.
This barbecue was outstanding and rates 2 hook'ems.
Westlake kicked off to Brennan to start the game. Justino Escobar called for a fair catch, and the Bears started from their 25-yard line. On their first play, quarterback David Varela threw deep to Jalen Spells. He dropped what might have been a touchdown. The Bears went 3 and out and punted to Westlake. This series pretty much summed up the entire game for Brennan. After the punt, the Chaparrals methodically moved downfield. Kirkland Michaud found Mason Mangan open on the sidelines. Michaud carried for good yardage. On 3rd and 9, Michaud hit Mangum on a post pattern for a touchdown. The Chaps led 7-0 at the 9:15 mark in the first quarter. In the second quarter, Zane Miners powered his way for a first down. He carried on a sweep into the Bears' red zone. Michaud threw a dart on 3rd down to Jackson Coker for a 6-yard touchdown, pushing the Westlake lead to 14-0. After another Brennan punt, Michaud connected with Jaden Greathouse for a first down. Michaud moved the sticks with a run up the middle. Brennan defensive back Donovan Drayton was called for pass interference in the end zone for yet another Chap first down. Michaud capped the drive with a 9-yard touchdown pass to Lindley. Westlake took a 21-0 lead into halftime. Early in the third quarter, Bears running back Anthony Clay failed to get a first down. Michaud carried for Westlake on a quarterback keeper to move the ball into Bears territory. Miners avoided tacklers and motored to the Bears 22. Third and goal from the 5, the Chaps tried a trick play. Mangum threw into the end zone, but Michaud slipped and the pass was incomplete. David Ledbetter hit a 22-yard chip shot to give Westlake a 24-0 lead. As the fourth quarter began, Westlake threatened again. On 3rd and 20, Michaud connected with Mangum, who fought his way for a 19-yard gain to the Brennan 1. But Gray Newkfor was stuffed on 4th down, and the Bears took over. Quarterback keepers by Ashton DuBose got the Bears moving. Varela was hit as he threw, but his pass was caught by Kalen Thomas for a first down. DuBose carried again, this time to the Chaps 25. Facing 3rd and 9, DuBose tossed to Rashad Blair on a screen pass. Blair made his way to pay dirt. The extra point was blocked, leaving the score at 24-6. With just 3:29 to play, any hope Brennan had for a miracle depended on an onside kick. That didn't happen. Westlake took possession and ran out the clock. Brennan looked uphill at a long field the entire game. They could not overcome their own mistakes or the Westlake defense. They did drive 98 yards in the fourth quarter, but that was much too little and way too late. Westlake was more methodical than flashy. Kirkland Michaud tossed 3 touchdown passes, but the Chaps used their strong running game to keep the ball away from the Bears. With the 24-6 win, Westlake eliminated Brennan and advanced to the third round just as they had in 2018.
Your feedback is real important to me. If you like this video, please hit the like button on YouTube. You can hit the share button to share this video with friends and family. Maybe you've got a favorite team I should go see, or a favorite barbecue joint I should try out. Write something in the comments and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. Suggestions are always welcome.
If you like what you saw, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click on my logo when it pops up and go from there. You can view previous episodes of Texas Passions by clicking on the links displayed.
Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.